7 days, the gods created heaven and the earth. But the second chapter of Genesis is contradictory to the first. They created the watery heaven and earth, then night and day. They separated heaven and earth, created land, then vegetation. After that, they created the sun, moon, stars, seas, and fish, and birds, then animals. And to top it all off, let us make man in our image after our likeness, and let him have dominion over everything that creeps on the earth. As a ruler, he was first. When they were finished, they picked the spokesman. I have given you every plant yielding seed, and every tree with seed in its fruit. You should have them for food. They didn't say anything about hamburger, hot dogs, lamb chops, steak and cheese subs, ham hocks, chicken veal, or barbecue. Now in the second chapter, the gods made heaven, then earth, then man, then vegetation, a straight contradiction of the first. Yet he was placed in the Garden Eden where the first limitation was set. No eating from the tree of knowledge, disobedience means death. Feeling man was lonely, they brought forth helpers, animals, and birds, but this didn't satisfy him, for he was the first. So from his ribs, so the story goes, the gods brought forth a companion from man, called her woman. As a couple, they were first. Now the serpent, knowing the truth about the tree, coaxed the first sin to be committed by Eve, who in turn coaxed Adam to cover the nudity. And the gods, seeing this, they were very displeased when no execution committed the first contradiction and the first eviction by sending the couple east. Now the first couple became the first parents of the first son, who became the first murderer and the first refugee, who creates the first question by marrying the first person not a part of this first dysfunctional family. Was Mrs. Cain the first daughter or the first person not discussed in the testament? And who were the people who would hold Cain liable for the first dismemberment? Doesn't it seem odd that God had to mark him for safety? And why were there people in the land of Nod if they weren't put there by the gods?
From the first to the last days, from the first man to the last man, from the first birth to the first sin, to the first book the law was written in, to the last page of the Furians. From the first to the last days, from the first man to the last man, from the first birth to the first sin, to the first book the law was written in, to the last page of the Furians.
After deciding the first stage of their experiment was out of order, the gods set out to commit the first mass murder. But first they needed someone they could trust to ensure their experiment would survive. And so the first mortal to become the god's first lieutenant was chosen, named Noah. He was. On the first day of the first month of his 601st year, the first shipbuilder and the first zookeeper. Saw the ground was dry, and on February 27th, he emerged from the first cruise ship and built the first altar, and then committed the first extinction by making the gods their first offering. After first promising Noah this wouldn't happen again, the gods put the first rainbow in the sky as their symbol of their word to man. They allowed meat to be eaten for the first time, and Noah became the first known tiller of the soil, the first person to make and drink wine. The world spoke one language. It was the first and only time it was truly united, but the gods weren't excited. Behold, they are one people, they have one language. This is only the beginning of what they would do. We must swing down scattered and disunite and confuse their crew. In the land of Shinar, there was the first great culture, who were the first to make brick. They were undertaking a great project in a city and a tower that was magnificent. The city was called Babel, or Babel in English, because it was here that the God's plan came together to disrupt man's shit. Now the first person instructed to head to Canaan was a man named Abraham, first mentioned in the Bible as the man Abraham. He and his nephew Lot split the Canaan, with Lot settling in Sodom near the village of the Gomorrah in the valley of the Jordan. Sodom was chosen to be destroyed by the gods because of his wicked ways. It's the first time in the Bible we have a mention of gays. But Lot lived there, so Abraham intervened unsuccessfully, so Lot, his wife, and his two daughters all had to flee. As they escaped Sodom, Lot lost his wife and his daughters lost their men. Becoming lonely and desperate, they committed the unthinkable sin. The daughters got their father drunk, laid down with him one by one. Then 9 months later, they both bore their own father's son. Now Abraham, married to his half-sister, had no sons, at least not until he was 101. Then Sarah, his sister wife, bore him a child, a miracle from the gods. But they had a test for him to prove his obedience. Now this is the part that gets wild. They instructed Abraham to make the first human sacrifice with his only son Isaac, but in reality it's just the first with his wife. Sarah's servant Hagar had bore Abraham a son Ishmael, the first adulterous affair mentioned in this twisted holy tale.
From the first to the last day, to the first man to the last man, from the first birth to the first sin, to the first book the law was written in, to the last page of the Furians. From the first to the last day, to the first man to the last man, from the first birth to the first sin, to the first book the law was written in, to the last page of the Furians.
Now I've taken you through the first half of the first chapter of the first holy book, and for the first time you see a lot of the first in history. It's up to you in your self-education and your self-discovery, your self-spirituality to decide the integrity of this holy book and others like it, and people around you and the people who preach to you and others about it. Make decisions for yourself, don't have them inflicted by the morals and the values of the secretively wicked. Discover the self-truth about yourself, don't have your friends and parents pick it. You'll soon discover that atheists are wrong, preachers and ministers too. Everybody picks certain parts of everything to mold into truth. Live your life on earth based on your morals and your own personal worth. Before anyone can judge you, you have to judge yourself first. I don't mean to come off anti-Christian, anti-religious, I know I'm not the worst. People die every day because of words and Bible verse. Think about what's forced into your mind by people who send the words. Before anyone can understand you, you have to understand yourself first.
tracks with Esau, we saw your downfall style, pull off the wall of hip-hop, break it down to bring a new rap law, and be the first to call all the rapture, the first code magic, the first trash talk, the first rapper, the first word slasher, the tell stories of the past and after, the first verse after verse, and to read from the divine scrolls for the masters.
I do not like your attitude. You are being disrespectful. I think you need to be.
All these kids today screaming underground, do they know what it means to make 7 hours, work every day and go hungry just to chase your dreams? To be number one in Gavin, CMJ, Impact, BRE, and then have to beg a promoter just to open up for Run DMC? Nah, I don't think so, my shit's fat too, so is his. But is there room enough for all of us in this shady rap biz? Put your 12s out yourself, push it, beg the PD to play it and chart it. Then maybe some kids will hear of you up in NYC, or LA, or college in Tennessee, or maybe it'll reach overseas to Italy, and maybe even to the heads in the military. If you're lucky, your website will get 10 hits a day, and Pizzo will sell your stuff on the hiphopsite.com way. Even if cats at footwork will rock it, I'll play the record in T-Dot. Mr. Bongo in London on all the HMVs and Aahs. But until then, keep posting up at Davey D and rhyming over other beats. Until you get the knowledge, kid, you won't know what underground means. You don't know what the fuck underground is? All these wanna be underground kids. You ain't underground cause you're white or just cause you're black. You ain't underground cause you recorded your album on a 4-track. You ain't underground cause your beats are whack or even if they fat. You ain't underground simply cause your shit is abstract. You ain't underground cause you don't cypher. You ain't underground cause you do. You ain't underground cause you can freestyle and roll with a tight crew. You ain't underground with no airplay or with MTV play. And you ain't underground cause 4 kids bump your shit in Tampa Bay. You ain't underground cause you don't buy mixtapes. And you ain't underground cause you do. You ain't underground cause you own every tape by touching Clue. You ain't underground cause you own the net or if you dub cassettes. And you ain't underground cause you buy vinyl to rock on your 12th. You ain't underground cause you post lyrics. You ain't underground cause you diss them. You ain't underground cause you hate EPMD or even if you miss them. You ain't underground cause you're unknown. You ain't underground cause you're unsigned. You ain't underground cause you analyze lyrics and company flow. You ain't underground cause you like Sugar Hill. You ain't underground cause you keep it real. You ain't underground cause you do or you do not deal. You ain't underground cause you use big words. You ain't underground cause you don't curse. You ain't underground cause you get creative with your adverbs. You ain't underground cause you use metaphors or if you bore. You ain't underground cause you don't have product in any major stores. You ain't underground, yeah I said it. You ain't underground, don't forget it. You ain't underground cause your whack ass CD ain't selling. You don't know what the fuck underground is? Every MC wanna be underground, kid. The shit is fucked up, it's always gonna be fucked up. Cause the people who don't give a fuck is fucking it up for the rest of us. Now listen when I tell you, you can't stop what you don't control. So realize that hardheads, crackheads, winos, prostitutes, pimps and pushers, corruption, murder, harassment, poverty, government, homelessness, bad times, death and high taxes, man, they're always gonna roll. So enough with this, stop the violence and just say no. Grab some spirituality and lift up your own mind and ego. And understand that things are fucked up, man. Life's not fair and this crazy world is cold. I hate life and man, I don't even wanna see myself grow old. And I hate when I'm preached to by the rich and robbed by the poor. I hate when I see panhandlers, and I really hate missionaries knocking at my door. I hate when companies downsize to put more money in their pocket. And I hate when hungry children watch NASA launch a new rocket. Man, I hate when natural disasters invade. And I hate when we send them millions in aid. But I really hate that I can't even get my local homeless shelter free Kool-Aid. Man, I hate when the rich get richer, the poor get poor. And when unemployed workers are turned into modern day warriors, fighting to survive and enhance their lives with material objects that people call conveniences. Man, I've seen this. And I hate when the government demeans us, giving us welfare like they're our rich aunt, brought on the daily like debutantes while we struggle to eat. Then let us borrow a few dollars to make our ends meet. All the while talking about how we're lazy and don't want to succeed, cause we wasn't smart enough to get a college degree. Man, that's bullshit, cause most of us work every day to try to get paid. But it's hard to have good credit on minimum wage. Congress got a raise, I didn't. In fact, I got fired. I got wired, got 2 jobs making less than I did at one. Now I'm out working 68 hours a week to make a car payment, insurance, rent, power, phone, food, and take care of my sons. And why? Because I need money to thrive. Working 9 to 5 in the beehive is not being alive when you have to spend 58 hours of your checks to survive, just to pay the bills to make ends meet. Not to compete in this life's race, just to save face. So everyone thinks your life's straight, when in fact you're in more debt than them. And still try to go out to help them cause they're your friend. Then they turn around and steal your tens. Man, I hate friends, but I hate not having them. I hate being nice to someone who I can't stand their face. I hate finishing last every time I run life's race. But regardless, I love this world, but I hate this goddamn place. A lot. I was happy to find her, stay at my spot. She said, why not? A man like you appreciates what I got, so I'm gonna give you a lot. Pick me up out this slot, take me up front to the register spot. Take out that knot you got, and the cashier will let me out this box. I'll please you, I'll excite you, I know I'll get you hot. I just hope you can handle me when I make my pussy pop. Handle you, don't make passes that your ass may drop. I've seen every tramp from Greensboro to T-Dot, O-Dot. What makes you special? All that hype don't make you hot. But the boys that know you say I need what you got. I laid her down on the cot, her cream rose to the top. She promised a lot, my new #1 top spot. A pimp like me has been disappointed a lot, but baby, you got the props. You my favorite new CD, what you thought I was talking about, I know this chick, we go way back. Her complexion real black, dimple in the middle, everybody wanna grab that. Back in the days, everybody had a girl like that. But when we got out of school, people started fucking around with all sorts of crap. She lost her appealing, #1 in high school, but now she's in the real world reeling. Not knowing why she ain't preferred or wanted. I guess things change without wanting, and the things you cared about 10 years ago no longer hold their importance. But now she's making a comeback, older but still fat. She's remembered by the old heads who whistled at by all the young hood rats. Yo, shorty, can I get that? Only if you know how to spin and mix my world, you little new jack. She'll show you her technique, she'll give you a new mark. Put the needle to her groove and soon you'll embark on the spaceship Gemini, cross straight back to where it all started from. You know I always love my black vinyl collection. and it's official. I'm 100% sure right now that I ain't feeling shit like I was a tissue. Real hip-hop and Jack the Rapper, man, I miss you. But you ain't coming back no time soon, but that don't give New Jacks the right to miss you. I'm legendary, at least I am to myself. I'm old school and classic, I go back like round car headlights and lap only seatbelts. I bought Rock the Bell straight off the shelf, and I know more about hip-hop than ODB jail cells. I love hip-hop more than Janet and Whitney love women. I love hip-hop more than Tevin Campbell loves semen. I love hip-hop more than Michael Jackson hates his melanin. And I love hip-hop more than O.J. Simpson loves his freedom. What can I do for hip-hop? I don't care what it can do for me. Hip-hop is my vice, it's my alcohol and my weed. You don't care about hip-hop, all you care about is your teeth. Use hip-hop to buy your bitch, your whip, and your weed. You don't know about longevity. You'll fall off quicker than the Emcees, blue cheese. You in this for all the wrong reasons, cause I asked you about the 4 elements. You claimed there were 5, but then you turned around and couldn't even tell me 3. Then you got defensive and asked how many units I sound scanned last week. I said about 3. You called me a joke, show me your Aahs out rolly, cause that's what hip-hop means to you. Platinum sales and jewelry trophies. Esau is here to bring you one classic CD. Recorded, mixed, mastered, distributed without the use of illegal money. Made by a head for the heads. And you won't see my face on magazine CDs or doing collabs with Nas or Jay-Z. You won't catch me on tour at the Grammys. You won't even catch me with Tig in the basement on Rap City. You wanna catch me here free and anonymously, giving you what you want. Real hip-hop from the heart of a real B-boy. Fuck being an MC. I'm hip-hop all day. Who needs to get paid? I love this shit with no strings attached. What more can I say?
I believe that the creators of the news hire crews to batter and abuse all the clues and keep us all confused and leery of leaving your home for the fear of the unknown. And now they've got you in the zone, believing only what they've shown until your mind is blown from the badness, sadness, madness, very little gladness until you buy protection from your fears. But how do you kill a fear? They've got you where they want you. In a life that's plus and minus, you might as well use your anchor man as a security blanket and change your name to Linus. It's easy to control the populace with the amount of negativity that's fed to the metropolis. But you've got to keep it clear. Too much can cause rebellion, but the right amount can cause fear. Enough to cause lack of trust, enough to cause hatred and disgust, enough to make you lust, enough to make a little kid grab the gun and bust, enough to make you leave your lover in the dust, enough to make you cuss. And if it wasn't bad enough to handle, they hit you with the 24-hour-a-day news channels, trying to keep us all in grief with no relief. They've got you gritting your teeth and waiting for someone to beef. They giving you the foul run of it. Flaky government, here is the news. They need to put the word bad in front of it. You think that's ill? Check me. The news is a criminal's blueprint on doing crimes correctly, and good deeds go unheard of. But you hear about crime, the bad politics, and of murder, and it's hard to read into the subjects that they lead into. They bleeding you with this illness they feeding you until you get full from what you thought was a brand new cow, but it was the same old bull. Stop being blinded. Stop being mentally slaved with this nickel and dime shit. We don't have to be reminded, cause if you search for yourself, then the truth is where you find it. Stop being blinded. Stop being mentally slaved with this nickel and dime shit. We don't have to be reminded, cause if you search for yourself, then the truth is where you find it.
I'm not too happy with all this shit I see on TV. It's gotten to me, and all I do is stay confined to my misery. Locked away looking at NBC, ABC, CBS, CEN, and MSNBC. Kosovo depressed me, China scares me. Y2K is coming to get me, and all I see when I turn on my local news TV is the newest remedy for me to cure my case of my HIV or my syphilis or herpes, cause 20% of Americans have it, so you know that means me. I look at the world pessimistically, and I discovered it looks the same right back at me. The world is out to get me. Salesmen try to jerk me. Drunk drivers aiming their cars at me, and high school nerds are trying to hurt me. I don't eat beef cause the government laces it chemically, but I can admit that I'm addicted to chicken, the steroid-enhanced original white meat. An Arab killed an Israeli, an India Pakistani. A cop killed a homeless lady in Cincinnati. Is it just me, or is the world really that crazy that I can't even go to the mall to get myself a pair of new Nikes? So somebody might rob me on my way out of Starbucks coffee. Here you go, man, it's just a latte, and my money, all I got is $1.30. But you know they'll take it all according to TV and all its negativity. Last night on TV I saw death and disease. I saw rape and conspiracy. I saw shit that I hope would never happen to me. I saw kids with no feet and kids with no teeth living in poverty and complete misery. I also saw a new record high on Wall Street. More money made today than ever in history, but none was given to me or those kids that preceded. Fuck the media and be wary of your local news stories on TV. Stop being blinded. Stop losing your mind over nickel and dime shit. We don't have to be reminded. If you search within yourself, then the truth is where you find it. Stop being blinded. Stop losing your mind over nickel and dime shit. We don't have to be reminded. If you search within yourself, then the truth is where you find it. Man, now listen to this story cause it's real. I knew an MC who kept it real. The kid had mad skills plus a record deal, but that street tripe life still appeals, so he continued to deal. Didn't know that all his friends wasn't his friends, man, you know the deal. Hanging out with heads trying to build, but inside they jealous of his record deal. So while he's chilling buying everybody meals, they scheming a plan to take his bills. Shots to the pill, couldn't let his past go, man, you know he kept it real. Now he's really gone, and his girl really can't go on. His friends really miss him, and he really won't make no more songs. He was really hard, and he kept it really real. And he really didn't sell out, and he lived that thug life for real. Now really, was it worth it? He really didn't deserve it. You really find out your friends when the fan base hit shit. And really sometimes, if you don't leave it behind, you really won't get an opportunity to shine. Now that's real.
If I can help somebody as I travel on, if I can cheer somebody with the word of song, then my living will not be in vain. I don't know about you, but I want to be remembered for the good I've done.
I feel no peer pressure. If I lived in Cali between blood and Crips blocks, I'd be a cross-dresser. If I stood up and started rhyming in church, I'd have the whole congregation saying, God damn, that cat's not. Get the offering plate, pass around the liquor and dice. Up in this piece, word to Jesus. Word life, I'm wild. Honestly, honesty's my style. Cause I tell jokes about handicapped kids and don't even smile. Dog, get on the short bus. Cause you're holding up the perfect ones of us. Hush. Watch your mouth, motherfucker, please. I like you out here for Bill Clinton out loud. We had Mike on her knees. I know it's fucked up and not nice, but it's my mouth and I am the one that's gonna have to pay the price for saying all these things out loud and not keeping them to myself. And if that's the price, then damn right I'm going to hell.
I'm going to hell, son. Take my soul and set it free, bro. Got me flexing on the world, tell them what I'm about to do. I'm going to hell quick for sure, you know. See me on the top, even if I'm on the bottom, still my body's gonna rock. I'm going to hell, I'm going to hell, I'm going to hell. The debut be the farewell tool. For who? Esau, bring the evil out of you. Esau to burn the hell, yo. Why?
I once met Jesus in a mosque right after I talked to Allah. We was in the synagogue with Buddha and Vishnu. They said, damn right you going to hell, man, what did you expect? You offended everyone and everything you ever met. I'm sorry, I'm an honest guy. I I said everything you were scared to say, and I've tried everything you were scared to try. I don't play people like there's some kind of game, and I've got balls enough to treat everyone the same. I once told Stevie Wonder to watch his diet. I put ground pork and Farrakhan's falafel and told him to try it. I yelled at OG's innocent, but he killed that bitch and started a riot. And I gave Marion Barry a piece of crack and told him to light it. I once made a hooker dwarf to go up on me. I gave Tanya the idea to bust Nancy in the knee. I got mad at my grandma and knocked out her false teeth. And Sammy Davis once told me he had his eye on me. At times I feel all dirty like I just raped myself. I'm such an asshole that I can't even respect myself. And I guess that's why I'm all by myself. And when they lock me away in prison for life, I won't even touch myself. I feel like you don't be understanding me, because I'm not a disciple of your hippo Christianity. Every day when I turn on the TV, I see Robert Tilton doing his best to try to convert me, or take money from me to build up his so-called ministry. As a Christian, do you prove your faith financially? Can poor people go to heaven? If so, how about me? And why haven't I ever seen on TV a Muslim missionary? I'll be judged on earth by you and then punished in hell for not being misled and just being myself. Of all my faults, I'm well aware. And listen, I can drop 5% knowledge in your ear. You say I'm going to hell, well, I'm already here.
I'm going to hell, son. Take my soul and set it free below. They got me flexing on the world, telling where I'm about to go. I'm going to hell quick for sure, you know. See me on the top. Even if I'm on the bottom, still my body's going to rock. I'm going to hell, I'm going to hell, I'm going to hell. The debut be the farewell tool. Yo, for who? Esau, bring the evil out of you. Me too. Esau, the bird of hell, son. Yeah, yeah.
Now just begin to worship him. Just begin to say, thank you, Jesus. Just thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Just begin to say, thank you, Jesus. Just begin to worship him. Amen. Now, be sure and call or write me and share with me your testimonial, okay? And if you've not worshiped the Lord today through your tithe, or this week through your tithes and offerings and paying on your vow of faith, be sure and write me today. It's very important. Because when he that waters gets watered in.
You ain't fly, no, you ain't fly. 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 You ain't fly, you ain't fly. Hello, it's me, and I must tell you the truth. Please don't refuse the fact that I know and you know you ain't fly. For those who don't know who I'm talking about, it isn't you. I'm talking to those who misconstrue money and realness for talent. You ain't fly. Puffy, the only CEO that rhymes, please sign me to a deal of mine, so I can prove in my mind to myself, you ain't fly. Let me do a joint with Mace, so I can get up on his case, and I'll fix his lisp and show it to his face. You ain't fly. Then arrange a dinner with me and Toto. I'll pick them up in a limo when they show all made up with makeup and leather. I'll lean over and whisper to them, Master P and your No Talent family, meet with me, cause y'all make me say, you ain't fly. Mystical, aka the only male rapper with weave, Miss Melody. Oh, my bad, Mia. You ain't fly. Still, what the fuck do you listen to when you rhyme? Cain and Abel, they gotta be the worst group of all time, cause I heard them one time and said, God damn, they ain't fly. You ain't fly, nah, you 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 ain't fly. You ain't fly. You ain't fly. Jermaine Dupri, solo album with no solo songs. Can't even carry one joint in your own. Met you at Kaya, came up to you and said, you ain't fly. After that I stopped in VA, by Beach to be exact. Timberland was on the phone recording his rap, so I bypassed Missy. I looked at Magoo and said, you ain't fly at all. Maya, you say you wear a size 4. I don't care, you need to go fix your voice. You think you a diva and you might be cute, but you ain't fly. But enough hating on these fools, I'll talk about you. You know you don't feel them, but then you don't tell the truth. When ask you say, man, they're doing their thing. You ain't fly. Labels continue to give whack artists deals, putting out shit they think you should feel, and radio continues to play cause Steve Smith says it's real. He ain't fly. Mends Recordings is my record label. Had enough confidence to make this project able, but they don't have enough money to make it available. They ain't fly. If you hate this because I'm touching you or your crew, you need to make a record about me, cause this one's about you. Run go tell your friends that Esau told you, you ain't fly. I'm might talk shit about all things I consider inferior, but I like to think I see things clearer, cause I can even look at my own damn self in the mirror and say, you ain't fly. You ain't fly, nah, 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 you ain't fly. 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 You ain't fly at all. You ain't fly. You ain't fly. You ain't fly. You ain't fly at all. You ain't fly. You ain't fly. You ain't fly. No, you ain't fly. You ain't fly. Fly. You ain't fly. 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 Fly.
You, sir, have insulted all my fine fighting comrades with your bragging.
Are you challenging me?
Yes, I challenge you.
I know about your skills. But what if you lose?
Then I'll give up my sword.
As much
Battle me, I crush you from the start of the song. I'm ill enough to make you forget your part of the song. How many times I got to say it, how many times must I remind you? If you was deaf, that's the only way someone to sign you.
Okay, Mr. Black, step up in here, boy, so I can get in your ass like lesbians hitting from the back with strap-on sex toys. You're my bitch now, shut up and don't make no sound. Pretend the studio's a cipher and do what you usually do, just stand around.
Better than Blackmel, it's harder than rapping the tracks with no drums. Harder than playing Nintendo 64 with no thumbs. You so dumb to step to me, when lyrically I'm scorching. You look like the result of an unfinished abortion.
Okay, Greek style, fool, I'll abuse you like a Q, I'll cane you like a Kappa. Kid, you sounded fucking whacker than a go-go rapper. I need no dose, cause in fact you ain't got no flows. You shouldn't even kick it like Filipinos rockin' afros.
Sick of fucking up your optics. Esau, I dropped your ass quicker than paraplegic niggas eating with chopsticks. You thought you had the victory? Shit, I'm about to spoil it. Yeah, your album about to drop down my motherfucking toilet.
Okay, I got a new MC name for you, it's Mini-Me. Cause lyrically you ain't half as ill as me, you ain't even half as tall as me. Jump up on the table and look me in the eyes. Is that your real face or a fucking whack MC disguise?
Whatever, man, I'm still alive as you seen in your fucking life. Only person that'll put your shit out is your fucking wife. I'm killing it, but at the same time I'm trying to say rap. You make as much sense as a white boy with a wave cap.
Your name is Blackmel? Well, that's kinda funny, dog. Cause that's the only way I ever see you making any money, son. Why don't you quit rapping while you're kind of ahead? I got a new job for you. Start rapping with the Grateful Dead.
Here you come fucking and beat up verbally, got tongue kiss beats, got me rapping over this bullshit. Some low budget Swiss beats. You dropped the single while you made a few heads was rocking it. Only reason cause you lied and said you had Tupac on it.
I don't care if you got 4 hearing aids and 3 pair of glasses. You can't comprehend half the things I say when I'm getting in your ass. I got a new name for you, it's Blaze, not because you hot. Like the magazine, you copied everyone else's style, said it your way.
You fucked up, this microphone get put in your ass. I'm a cross between a beat down and a foot in your ass. Them simple ass metaphors like elementary schoolwork. You old school nigga, who the fuck is your DJ? Cool Herc?
Okay, if you listening, rewind this spot and play this shit again. But mute out Blackmel's part cause he ain't said shit worth keeping. And after you dub it and play it for all your friends and they get hyped, tell them that's my man Esau and some other kid.
If you can't say something nice, shh, say nothing. Take a bit of good advice, shh, say nothing. Think of friendly things to say, that's the path to follow. When you think an unkind thought, button your lips and swallow. Once you think it over twice, if you can't say something nice, you won't say anything at all.
Me and my baby have known each other since kindergarten. I was the new kid in the sandbox and she was the girl who always dropped her milk carton. She was nice to me and we hit it off, and I think I started liking her even before my little brother learned how to walk. When I first realized that guys are supposed to like girls, I knew I liked her and she liked me. We were only in 4th grade, but we knew our love was destined to be. We were inseparable, our parents thought it was cute, me and my little baby. She became my girl in 7th grade. I loved the way she changed her hair up every day, especially when she wore braids. I carried her books to class and gave her my juice at lunch. And I walked her home from the bus stop every day just to make sure she didn't get jumped. Later we moved to high school and that's where she first discovered money. I didn't have any because I played ball, but this kid Manny did, you know I caught him at the mall. She said, oh, he just gave me a ride, man, we're just friends, that's all. And I believed her because we've been together since we were kids. I knew she wouldn't kick it with him because love is stronger than a few ends, but I kept hearing from my peeps that they were more than just friends, but I refused to accept it, told her my love would not break for her even though it may bend. Next year she went off to college and me to the Navy, but you know I still kept in touch with my lady. And I really didn't get mad when she had a baby, cause I was out here sowing my oats, doing my thing. I had an illegitimate too, but no matter what I did or may do, I still love my baby boo. And our relationship may not be orthodox, but it's like I'm her drug and she's my detox. No matter what either one of us may do, we still end up together like circular avenues. My lady's for me, I'm for my lady, me and my baby.
You know forever, that's my lady, cause it's me and my baby. No matter how it swings, it's still me and my baby. Relying on your love and yes, you're bubbling high, but that's my lady. Together like the key with the lock. You know forever, that's my lady, cause it's me and my baby. No matter how it swings, it's still me and my baby. Relying on your love and yes, you're bubbling high, but that's my lady. But see, this kind of girl, you got to
We was back to the same town after obligations had went down, and it didn't take long for us to hook up and see one another, ending our old relationships and getting ready to start another. Me and my baby are back together after years apart as lovers. After that first night it was like old times, flame burning in my heart, but that's not the only place that cries. So I went to the doctor to see what was wrong with me, and he found out that my baby had just given me genital herpes. I lost my cool when I confronted her. She broke down and cried, apologized, and said that she had never intended for this to happen. And I heard from her and forgave her. Thought to myself, this is just another life experience that I can share with her, and hugged her and told her it would be okay. Thought I would never experience anything as complicated and depressing as this day. Then about 3 weeks later I came home from work early to surprise my baby, but to my surprise I found my baby and her baby. This lady named Sadie that cleans my Mercedes. Thought to myself I'd been betrayed, but then thought of the possibilities that might await if I stayed. Told her I was disappointed, explained that I would have understood if she had told me the truth about her sexuality. You don't have to lie to me, I ain't going nowhere, I'm your baby. I'll stick with you through thick and thin, just don't let me be surprised like this again. Then you know 6 months later I started getting calls from my bank, my financial advisor and credit institutions I did not know, accusing me of missing payments and defaulting on loans that I had received. Wait, that's not me, that's my baby. When I got to the house to confront her, the house was out of order. I found a syringe laying in the waste can and a burnt spoon in the hall corridor. Found my baby in the bathroom barely breathing. I started trying to revive her, not out of love but because I needed a reason. She told me she was sorry, she lied about the money she was getting and her drug dependency. Also about her pregnancy, she was having Sadie's boyfriend's baby, and I told her she didn't get it. I'm not leaving you or going nowhere, cause man, you my baby.
You know forever, that's my lady, cause it's me and my baby. No matter how it swings, it's still me and my baby. Relying on your love and yes, you're bubbling high, but that's my lady. Together like a key with the lock. You know forever, that's my lady, cause it's me and my baby. No matter how it swings, it's still me and my baby. Relying on your love and yes, you're bubbling high, but that's my lady. But see, this kind of girl, you got to watch.
And the purpose of this underground is to find out how to preserve the light, life, the culture, how to keep things.
Yo, people always asking Esau, when's your release date? Wait a few months until my pockets get straight. What's the date now? June 25th, check December 7th, 2010. Then maybe then, Mends will have the ends to get themselves out of situations that they in. And when's the last time a rap album was released? On the first day the record label said it was supposed to be.
I wonder sometimes if it's worth it being an underground great for a bunch of dual cassette geeks who ain't buying my tape. Far as my label date, I fought me like Cain, but they far from able to put me in knots where we should be. So my life remains a favor, the drop of rhymes on a generation born with closed minds. Maybe the Walkers fans will feel my company's flow, cause I'm waiting to drop that LP that makes me a black star. Most of Apocalypse, dropping this with Esau. What? No money for the project. Why you think this joint ain't drop check? Losing out because we getting dead. Paying dues with blood, tears, and sweat. No money for the project. Why you think this joint ain't drop check? Losing out because we getting dead. Still never cashed a major label check.
Man, I didn't get cash when I got my record deal. No tour support, no per diem for my meals. Not one radio dropping, not one promo tour, not one screaming groupie that's wanting me to do it. I'm independent as fuck and you know I'm not liking it. Missed my car payments and I had to start biking it. Got writer's block and I had to start biting shit. Stressed and impotent and my wife started diking making it. I won't quit rapping till I get this off my chest. Out of 10 in my group, I would say I'm 8th best. I need to start smoking just to get my head straight. And if I started drinking, then I wouldn't sleep so late. But all of that takes loot, and you know I'm still broke. Just call me Martin, my career is a joke. I'm not very happy, and you know I find the joy that I'm so underground I make rockers look like bad boys.
No money for the project. Why you think this joint ain't dropped yet? Losing out because we in debt. Paying dues with blood, tears, and sweat. No money for the project. Why you think this joint ain't dropped yet? Losing out because we in debt. Still never cashed a major label check. We introduced to nobodies, but it seemed like nobody had the loot to push the product. That's why nobody got us. Investors saying no to the bodies, and labels ain't recruiting nobody. So forget a deal if you ain't catching nobodies. In my own town, don't wear the crown, I'm still a nobody. Blows to the ego, headliner shows. Get live for nobody, no support for the music, but your whole closet's nobody. So with Mike Knight and Teddy Susie Shotty, nobody. Mens reaching hard, but without ends, we ain't touching nobody. Feeling like I'm destined to forever be a nobody, blessed with incredible flow. Being heard by nobody, married to a Section 8 chick with 5 kids and nobody. When those nightmares hurt me, I feel mercy for nobody. Reality lost on my independent cross, refuse to flaw, so I die with nobody. This year it's nobody's, but he saw Blackmel, Yaggfu and the nobodies. What? No money for the project. Why you think this joint ain't dropped yet? Losing out because we in debt. Paying dues with blood, tears, and sweat. No money for the project. Why you think this joint ain't dropped yet? Losing out because we in debt. Still never cash a major label check. No money for the project. Why you think this joint ain't dropped yet? Losing out because we in debt, paying dues. Esau, what? Apocalypse, what? Nobodies. Mends Recordings, y'all. It don't stop.
Yeah, Esau up in here. Some old off the top of the dome shit that I wrote down. Then I can make a song about all you whack rappers, but that shit's already been done. Or a song about all you thug rappers and all you little duns. But I won't do this one about me, cause if I don't ring my own bell, son, then you know that shit ain't even gonna get wrong. I'm the nicest on the mic ever, yeah right. Man, I ain't even the dopest kid you heard on the mic tonight. But I'll step up in your cypher and embarrass myself, and I still have enough audacity to tell you I was the best MC on your set. Man, you ain't hear me, I did a collab with myself once, but I kicked myself off the track cause I was talking too much junk. Then I wanted to do a joint with Prize, but when we got up in the studio, he got mad at me cause I told him his shit was way hotter than Aahs. Man, he thought I was being funny, man, cause I was. I was only fucking with him cause I wanted to fuck with his cuz. But now I can't think and my brain's a buzz. I need to go listen to some old school hip-hop and bite some shit like Mos Def does. Man, I'm whacker than Ruckus' website. I'm bright like the night. I'm about as fly as a fucking emu in flight. Man, I'm not the storm, I'm the calm, and I'm not the bomb. And if you want to listen to these whack-ass lyrics, go get them shits and flash you on at Ola.com. Man, there ain't too many kids out there whacker than me. Except for Mason, Puffy, and that whole damn Harlem World family. And that kid Cameron, you know that punk better keep his distance, cause his rhyming skills are about as tight as Lance and Dia's business. The Farewell 2 and the debut album. I've sold 3 units so far, but you know I'm still counting. And at this pace, it'll take me 69 years and 4 months to go platinum. So I guess I'm never gonna be needing that new business accountant. But you know I got some cash, man, I just can't spend it. My house payment's overdue, so I had to let my cousin move in it. And my whip's kinda fly, just got a huge dent in it. That big 54-inch TV in the front room, man, my mom rented it. Man, I ain't got too many real fans, that's why you won't catch my live act. I ain't been on stage in a long time, Jack. And the last time someone went me backstage when the lights went black, they said, forget about your autograph, I want my motherfucking $10 back.
Track 15, Space Music.
It came upon the midnight clear, and it was clear what came in the middle of the night, cause I still see it in my 2020 hindsight. I encountered closely the third kind, unidentified objects flying by in my mind. If my thoughts were tapes, I'd press rewind, so you could hear for yourself what I saw, what I did, where I went, what I learned, and how I felt. Yo, that shit seemed so real. 3 munchkins dressed in Kevlar, riding in a cylindrical cigar-shaped capsule that made no sound when it touched down. They're coming to take me away, I thought, as I entered the scene, perplexed and bewildered, pulled in by their blue tractor beam. But once inside, I became calm, almost sedated, yet strangely serene with thoughts of deja vu. I sit back and I contemplated. Why do they want me? Why am I their choice? I tried to call out for help, but strangely, I had no voice. Sit back, relax, remain calm. They spoke to me without words through ESP. Take time to enjoy the trip to You Are Destiny. Meet my co-pilots, 3 formless shapes of localized energy, the same but different with their own unique alien personalities. Phallic, the youngest, energized like a child, curious, inquisitive, always wanting to know who, what, when, where, and sometimes why. Eros must have been in his teenage years, cause sex was on his mind and in his talk, and all I comprehended from him was his erotic thoughts. It was the adult, or so it seemed. He acted like me, or how I would if I was in the same predicament, or even the same galaxy. Upon further observation, I found I could relate to all 3, like they were offshoots of my personality. Where the hell are we? They took me to their leader, a gray old man, 60 years old, who looked 45. With integrity and power he spoke, I could tell the son was wise. Intrigued by his word, I respected him like a Bible. If he was the Jesus of his planet, I'd be his intergalactic disciple. He spoke to me personally in his way, mentally, my attention span totally. Please let everyone know they're part of You Are Destiny. As I approached my home base, Blue Planet, 3rd rock from the sun, I was happy to leave there, but then I was sad to return. For my trip had showed me the way to better myself, a goal to shoot for, no more wondering who I am and where I'm going and what I am searching for. Power dreams as a child, sexual conquest as a teen, material objects as an adult doesn't mean anything now to me. Because this trip has opened my eyes and made me realize I'm not wise. Aahs tries, right now it's my ego that I despise. I need to make changes now while I've got the time. No one can help me but myself, cause all these faults take time to calibrate inside. As we touched down, I roused from my trance, feeling like I had a near-death experience, and now here is my second chance. As I watched it fly away, I looked at the time and realized none had expired, then wondered why of all the earth things they picked I turned inside towards my inner spirituality, and then it came to me, the mental planet I had just visited was my destiny.
Steps the niggas who be blowing up the spot, up the spot, up the spot, up the spot.
Yo, too many Emcees got too many tails with triple beam scales and $1 million drug sales. He busts his 9 and blood failed. Too many cats with tire cliches. The lyrical slingshot propel that crystal bottle through your rib cage in the last days. Who playing a big wheel with a deal? Royalty check, steal small bills. First one you ever seen was Olin, and they pockets was swollen. Murder while the track is rolling. Place your profile on the $0 bill to buy your skill. Take your cash for what you hold.
Yo, I'm most of these MCs is still enlisting a squad. We sabotage they Mitsubishi Mirage and cut the brake lines in their garage. See, we prevail by paying attention to the small details. We search for the holy grail through rap distribution and sales. Most record labels, they fake that they large. They not in charge of this hip-hop game. They still develop whack niggas for stars. Through poison tactics, they promote the gangster and the Mac shit. Orchestrated acts to provide stats for demographics, yo.
See, we got too many MCs all about the trees and drink. Smoke a pound and rhyme at the same time and do a line that tries to link. Put the Henny on the rocks, who gives a fuck? Already had some. You guys the opportunity, but you spitting that wax, son. Just how many blood shots you take to prop yourself? Wasting my valuable time when I could be doing something else. See, there's much more here to talk about than beer and such. Instead of flowing to the studio, you need to save the fuck.
Hey yo, you touch black who? I smack you back in your click. Cause you ain't good for nothing but rapping and jacking your dick. So motherfucker crew, son, I love the way they're rocking solo feels. I got split personalities and got them all solo deals. I beat you over the head with your platinum plaque. You can decide to send it back to the factory. Commercial rappers whack to me. I'm a lyrical landmine on stage and for more damn time. You reaching for the mic and screaming out, yo, let my man rhyme.
Hey yo, I'm too black and too strong. My mama told me, baby, you rapping for too long. It's too many bills for you to track them 2 songs. So now when I sit down and write, it's like I'm too wrong. Too many MCs in the game, too many different skills. Too many MCs for everyone to get a deal. Too many feel that it will come if they sit back and chill. But Danger Mouth is fighting for respect like Holyfield. That's too real.
Yo, back the fuck up before I fuck your back up. Chiropractical styles act up. You walk into this track just to get smacked up. I possess the tools and equipment to give MCs the rickets, jaundice, and scurvy. Even to sing uglier than Furby. Transceiving at ultra high frequencies. I'm cutting MCs shorter than the Pekingese trying to piss on a giant redwood tree. Too many rappers is trying to fuck with me. It's like I'm watching TV, whack Emcees, caught on tape part 3.
If it wet back, rip, sip, rip, verse on the wax. MCs get thrown off track when app spits on daps. Your whole brain will collapse. You can't pack the gats or gat clap. MCs get crushed on wax or ADATs. Say that app isn't the fattest, the baddest. Now destroy your planet like Galactus. Turn your body to ashes when app smashes. This lyrical fusion will cause confusion in your brain. MCs realize that things will never be the same.
There's too many so-called MCs that's coming off whack. There's too many MCs that use that word cackalack. There's too many MCs that still want to sell crack. And there's too many hard MCs that's scared to attack. There's too many MCs wasting too many ADATs. There's too many MCs that's pulling way too many gats. There's too many MCs that's trying to talk too much trash. And there's too many MCs up on Esau's fucking track. The odds are against you, man, it starts from day one. From thousands of sperm swimming upstream, you were just one. Of the thousands of kids born every day, you were just one. And now thousands of kids rhyming, you're just another one. With thousands of deals given, you would like just one. Thousands of A&Rs, but you can't even talk to one. But of the 1,000 of deals given, you probably won't get one. Out of all the reasons I can think of, I'll just give you one. In our universe, there are thousands of galaxies in which we are one. Galaxies have thousands of solar systems in which we are one. In our solar system, there are thousands of planets in which we are one. And in this game, there are 1,000 MCs in which you are one. There are thousands of places to live in this world, our country is one. In this country, there are thousands of cities to live, you live in one. In every city, there are thousands of blocks in which to live. And on your block, you're MC number 1001.
Would you sing for me?
Oh, you wouldn't want to hear me sing.
Yes, I would.
Jump up on the merry-go-round, jump up on the merry-go-round. Jump up on the merry-go-round, jump up on the merry-go-round. Jump up on the merry-go-round, jump up on the merry-go-round. Jump up on the merry-go-round, jump up on the merry-go-round.
After making a demo, I shopped it, but the labels wouldn't accept it without proper representation. So I went and got me some management, but since the labels didn't know him, they said it needed to be submitted by my lawyer. So I went and saved my money and I tried to get a lawyer, but he wouldn't accept my demo unless it was submitted by my management. And then after finally acquiring a lawyer, he submitted it only being informed that the labels weren't accepting submissions at that time.
Jump up on the merry-go-round, jump up on the merry-go-round. Jump up on the merry-go-round, jump up on the merry-go-round. Jump up on the merry-go-round, jump up on the merry-go-round. Jump up on the merry-go-round, jump up on the merry-go-round.
So then I tried to get national radio airplay, but I couldn't get it if I didn't have national distribution. And then I tried to get national distribution, but they said it wouldn't happen if I wasn't getting national radio airplay. So I tried to submit my video to MTV, but they wouldn't air it if it didn't have any national distribution. So I went back and tried to get that national distribution, but they said it wouldn't happen if my video wasn't getting any MTV airplay.
Jump up on the merry-go-round, jump up on the merry-go-round. Jump up on the merry-go-round, jump up on the merry-go-round. Jump up on the merry-go-round, jump up on the merry-go-round. Jump up on the merry-go-round, jump up on the merry-go-round. Jump up on the merry-go-round, jump up on the merry-go-round.
You can blow up the regular box, you can blow up the system, you can blow up anything. You can put in your Mercedes and your 4x4, your Audi, your BMW, your Volkswagen, your skateboard, it doesn't matter because we gonna blow it up like this.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 flooded down with ice so bright, the sun's a strobe light. Life of the party, catch body when I blow mics. Jealous ones envy, don't even think it's strange when I crash my land on Tuesday. Wednesday got a range, $1 million chump change, 9-figure baller. Platinum plated Uzis for the single shot caller. Chicken heads flocking like geese to the rest. Been through generic willies, now they wanna taste the best. Platinum credit cards with $1 million limit. The model Tyra Banks, I've already been in it. Chauffeur driven chicks jocking me from the Hummer, cause they just copping rollies I was rocking last summer. 22 golds on the whip, got your eyes blind. Out the red carpet for the richest rapper alive. Went a home in Cancun, hot spot in the mountains. Got Chris on tap and I pour it out of fountains. I got a little island of my own. I got a frog, a dog with a solid gold bone. Cords, leather silks, and designer style linens. You know I look good when I'm stepping out in them. Spanish cook named Jose, baker named Soare, tailor named Armani, and a soccer coach named Pele. Life this lavish shouldn't even be legal, and I didn't even push to live this life regal. Crossing 6 countries just sitting in the stables. My own film company and an independent label. Advanced 8 digits, height did the video. Sold out Coliseums, but half the time I didn't show. Fans still love me, I'm the ultimate dream. An average talent rapper making all the man scream. FMBY, you know I bought FUBU, then changed the name, now it's for me, by you. Money, girls, whips, respect, you know I got all of that. Hash, hoes, 2 9s, and a tech, you know I got all of that. Money, girls, whips, respect, you know I got all of that. Land, fans, and a platinum Rolex, you know I got all of that. Just because it's lavish, my life ain't easy, dude. Broke cats aiming all their lyrics straight through you. It's hard to be a Willie when everybody hates you. Don't hate the player, baby, hate the game he's into. Presidential risk, it's the chicks, not the Timecodes. Mommy love the way the silver shadow in the evening rolls. Kids on the mic rapping about how they keep it real, saying that this music ain't all about the paper bills. Well, all them cats is faded, and you know they ain't really real unless they trying to cop some no money paying record deals. Say I'm selling out, I call it cashing out. Industry insiders say they better pull the Grammys out. Used to make the music I was feeling in my heart before 100,000 units didn't buy a car. Now show me the money, you know I wanna be a star. Nas is my hero and Puffy is my superstar. Money, girls, whips, respect, you know I've got all of that. Hash, hoes, 2 9s, and a tech, you know I've got all of that. Money, girls, whips, respect, you know I've got all of that. Land, fans, and a platinum Rolex, you know I've got all of that. Now people make a song about the cash and the dough when they ought to be rhyming to tighten up their flow. If you listen close to what they say, they are the problem with the kids today. Selling lifestyles that my kids can't lead, and the radio only spins negativity. You scream, keep it real while jumping out your legs, then you buy up your groceries with your girls with checks. We know that hip-hop ain't all about the bills. It's microphone controlling and your verbalizer skills. DJs and burners, break dancers at the party, chanting out the lyrics when you hear la-di-da-di. But here you come now and you change around the game, lying to the world for a little bit of fame. Whack-ass producers making loot by jacking loops, and if you like the shit, then you a whack too. Broke, married, hoopty, shit, I don't got none of that. Don't smoke, don't drink, a wife and 2 kids, I don't got none of that. Broke, married, hoopty, shit, I don't got none of that. Work 60 hours at a job I can't quit, haha, I don't got none of that shit.
Perhaps one of the most interesting words in the English language today is the word fuck. Out of all of the English words that begin with the letter F, fuck is the only word that is referred to as the F word. It's the one magical word. Just by its sound can describe pain, pleasure, hate, and love. Fuck, as most words in the English language, is derived from German, the word frichen, which means to strike. In English, fuck falls into many grammatical categories. As a transitive verb, for instance, John fucked Shirley. As an intransitive verb, Shirley fucks. Its meaning's not always sexual. It can be used as an adjective, such as, John's doing all the fucking work. As part of an adverb, Shirley talks too fucking much. As an adverb enhancing an adjective, Shirley is fucking beautiful. As a noun, I don't give a fuck. As part of a word, abso-fucking-lutely, or in-fucking-credible. And, as almost every word in a sentence, fuck the fucking fuckers. As you must realize, there aren't too many words with the versatility of fuck, as in these examples describing situations such as fraud, I got fucked at the used car lot. Dismay, oh fuck it. Trouble, I guess I'm really fucked now. Aggression, don't fuck with me, buddy. Difficulty, I don't understand this fucking question. Inquiry, who the fuck was that? Dissatisfaction, I don't like what the fuck is going on here. Incompetence, he's a fuck off. Dismissal, why don't you go outside and play hide and go fuck yourself? I'm sure you can think of many more examples. With all of these multi-purpose applications, how can anyone be offended when you use the word? We say, use this unique, flexible word more often in your daily speech. It will identify the quality of your character immediately. Say it loudly and proudly. Fuck you!